Have you heard anything from Frank Gore's camp or anyone who's interested in making that happen?
So a while back, we were trying to set that up for the Rough and Rowdy. I know like Dave Portnoy and whoever the powers at Barstool that are in charge of setting these fights up, they were talking to Frank Gore's people a while ago, and I must have got on Frank Gore's radar because I posted a video of me hitting a bag or something one day at the gym, and then I got a notification that's like Frank Gore started following you, and I was like, oh shit! And then 2 minutes later, my phone, I get a DM, and it's from him like responding to my video of me hitting the bag, and he just says, "Let's fight." So I was like, all right, say less, let's do it. You know what I mean? So it never happened, but we both talked. We both were down. For whatever reason, it didn't materialize. And then obviously I called him out the other day, and then he responded again. Like he must have saw the call out, and he was like, he messaged me again, basically saying, I'm not going to say exactly what was said between us, but we talked about the possibility of fighting again. So it's definitely an option on the table. So we both, I want to do it. He sounds like he wants to do it. So it's just a matter of if Boston's going to set it up or not.
Great. What's your message to him? I know you like to talk a lot of smack to people. What's your message to him? What's your prediction if you get in the ring? How do you see that going?
I'm going to say the same thing that I say every time I fight anyone is I always go into that ring thinking that I'm going to win. You know what I mean? I don't know how it's going to happen, how the fight's going to go down. It's too hard to predict those things. But what I can predict is that at the end of the fight, I'm going to be standing there in the center of the ring with the ref raising my hand above my head.
So Frank Gore's the guy right now that you're, circling on your list.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same. Pac-Man was like step one, Frank was step two. You know what I mean? To get myself out there and get my name bigger. You know what I mean? I want in order for me, I got to keep beating these people that have more clout than I have, and then eventually, you know what I mean? After a few more wins, maybe then I'll be the guy that people are like, you got to beat me to get more clout. You know what I mean? Whereas right now it's the other way around. I got to beat other people to get more clout. So, but yeah, I'm just working at it, try to keep beating people and keep moving up in the world. Well, message my fans. I appreciate everybody who supports me. All the people that follow me on Instagram and always message me, saying good job and congrats and all that stuff. I appreciate all you guys. And on the opposite side of that spectrum, all the haters that always fucking message me talking shit and, wishing ill upon me. I just love proving you wrong every fucking time. You guys are like fuel for my fire. I love nothing more than saying, go fuck yourself after I beat these people that you guys all think I can't beat. It keeps me going. It's my fucking wakes me every day I get up in the morning. That's what I think about is telling the haters to go fuck themselves and proving them wrong. So fans, thank you. Haters, like I said, go fuck yourself. I think he underestimated me a lot. The first time we fought, he did much better because his strategy was way different. Like the first time we fought, he used his speed, athleticism to stay away from me. You know what I mean? That was his whole game plan. Was like, I'm not going to sit there in the middle of the ring and brawl with this kid. Like that's what everybody always does, and that's why I always win because that's what I'm good at. That's like my fight. You know what I mean? So the first time we fought, he knew that, and he was smart. He didn't do that. He kept his distance from me. You know what I mean? And he tried to keep space between me and him, so I couldn't push him around and bully him like what I do to most people. And he had much more success with that style, and that's why it was a much closer fight. It was a split decision. You know what I mean? So that means one of those three judges had him on winning on the scorecards, which I think that one judge that thought that must have been fucking texting or something the whole time because I didn't see it that way at all after I watched it. But regardless, it was much closer. This time around, he didn't do that. He abandoned that whole method. He came in and he said he's going to sit there and go toe to toe with me in the middle of the ring. He kept saying it leading up to the fight, all the interviews, all the podcasts he went on. He was like, last time I was running away too much. This time I'm going to sit there right in the middle of the ring and I'm going to brawl with him. He's like, it's not going to be it's not a boxing match. It's going to be a brawl. And the whole time I'm thinking, is he fucking crazy? That's my game. Like, if you really want to sit there and do that with me, you're going to lose. Like, everyone's coming up to me telling me like, hey, you hear Pac-Man saying he's going to brawl with you? He's not going to fight you the same way he did last time. And I'm like, yeah, he keeps saying it. I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why he's like giving away his strategy. That made me start thinking. I'm like, is he trying to like mind fuck me right now? Like, so I think he's going to do one thing, he does the next. But no, he came in exactly what he said he was going to do. But it wasn't a smart plan on his part because that's playing my game. He played right into what I wanted to do. So I'm like, all right, you want to sit in the middle of the ring and brawl with me? Let's go. I'm going to win this battle 10 out of 10 times. So I think that was a huge error on his part this time around. So I don't know if I don't know what his trainers were telling him to do or whatnot, but they definitely shouldn't have been telling him to do that because that wasn't smart.